Hi everyone! So if you're watching this video, you're probably expecting a Summer of Sonic 2011 tour video, and yes, you are going to get that. But before it starts, I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up. Summer of Sonic this year was very difficult to film in, mainly because there was a lot of stuff going on stage, and people had microphones that were being amplified to quite high levels. So for someone to try and film in that environment, it was quite difficult, mainly because of all the background noise. So what I had to do was just take random bits and pieces whenever there was a brief break in stage activities, and because of my position on the day of helping out here and there, it was quite difficult for me to do a video as smoothly as I would have liked to. I will be doing another video on this stuff later on, so keep an eye out for that one. So just keep annotations turned on for this video, because it might help a little bit if it's a bit difficult to follow, but stay with it. And hopefully if you didn't go, it'll give you a good idea as to what was there, and if you did go, who knows, it might bring back a few happy memories. Thanks for listening, guys. Enjoy the Summer of Sonic tour. So it's nearly 5 o'clock when I start filming this. Random guy in front of me sort of, I think he was under the impression he'd sort of knocked my camera, I guess, so I decided to check the watch again just in case I didn't pick it up. Okay, it's quite a big space, but it's just that full of people, so it's quite difficult to move around. As you can see, immediately when you come in, there's a competition to win 2 giant Sonic plushes. It's a raffle. And then there's tons of merch or tut being sold by various collectors. At the beginning of the day, there was a lot of very high value and high interest items there. This is the Julian K merch stand. They were selling away mostly their modern stuff, nothing too Sonic-y. Comic stall, very popular as usual, and a store full of Japanese Sonic stuff, as well as some rare Western stuff. Okay, the first thing in there is the Sonic Grail, or wine glass as it's more popularly known as. Very difficult to get a hold of that one, there's only a couple known about in existence. And then you get to a Sonic 10th anniversary statue, and I think there was a gold Sonic ring in there as well. Christmas Night's Chow. And the other item in there is a strange box. It's strange because no one really knows what it is. It's kind of like one of those you know, those dolls where you open up one and there's another one inside. The current popular theory is that it's a snuff box of some kind. I, however, am kind of leaning towards the point of an arts and crafts box, or even a drug smuggling box. And JK's had a lot of shirts for sale as well. Okay, and then just as I was filming, I happened to spot Sonic randomly walk into the building. But Sonic was in and out a lot on this one. And there's a Summer of Sonic banner just to the left there. Yeah, Julian K was getting ready to set up to go on stage, so I had to be really quick with this. And Tracy Yardley was there. He was actually there with Ian Flynn as well. Tracy Yardley was doing sketches. I didn't get one, however, because I just didn't have time. Sonic Generations banner, and lots of booths playing Sonic Generations. You really didn't have to wait too long to get a go on one. And the demo was different to the one that's currently up for download. Okay, here we are at the normal merch. Not as rare merch, but still very good, and I think you'd like it. That is a Sonic & Knuckles jacket. I do have that in my collection. There is a Reeler Max plush, I believe. Aha, now this is the Metal Sonic F4F figure statue. This is not released yet, they had one there especially, and this statue is fantastic, it really is. It's a bit difficult to see because of the heating up the lens of the camera. can also see there a box copy of Chaotix, and there's the English version, and I think that's also the Japanese version as well. There's also a couple of promotional items for Shadow's game. There's a special controller for the PlayStation 2. I own that controller and it's quite cool. It lights up when you plug it in and turn on the game. Also we have there a Rouge and Sonic plush from Sonic Adventure 2. Up until the day that they were getting put out on display, I'd never seen those plushes before, and now that I have, I can understand completely why people go crazy for them. And now there's some more modern merch on this side. There are some rarities here, like there's the Sonic Rush Adventure pirate shirt there. But also, if you look at the back, do you see those green and gold special editions for Mario and Sonic at the, I think that's the normal Olympic Games title? Those are unique because they're limited to Australia only, and they're in very, very limited quantities. I think green and gold is actually the colours of the Australian Olympic team, so they were released to help promote that as well as the game. They're limited to Australia and they're very difficult to find and get hold of, from what I got told by the person that owns them. I'd never seen them before personally, and I thought they were some kind of cheap knockoff, but apparently they are genuine and they're very difficult to find. At the bottom there's a few more oddities. There's a Wisp plush which was given out at E3 back in 2010. I am lucky enough to have one of those. There's some merchandise from last year's Summer of Sonic, as well as a very strange modern piece from Sega France. It's Sonic the Hedgehog moisturising cream. It was released especially for Sega France. The idea is he hasn't aged after 20 years. And finally you can see the promotional items from the original Summer of Sonic. There's the blue t-shirt that was given out to everybody that attended. I did attend that one and I do own a t-shirt, and it's a pretty cool shirt. I'm glad to say that there's not many of those that get sold on eBay, which I'm glad about, but simply because I kind of like the fact that people that went kept it for themselves because it was that special to them. And there's also a goodie bag which was given out at last year's Summer of Sonic, and if you've seen my other videos you'll know that I do own that one as well. Okay, so that's the end of the tour video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you weren't able to go, I hope it's given you an idea as to what it was like there. If you did go and you had a fun time there, I hope this video has brought back a few of those memories for you, and I hope you made a lot of new friends there, which is what it's all about really. Next time I'll be showing you more of this stuff in a bit more detail, as well as some stuff that I picked up that isn't listed here. Once again guys, thank you very much for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.